As you know, our company is embarking on a major transition and a major implementation of technology that is fundamentally going to change the way in which we work, the way in which we serve our clients, and our ability to be able to grow and scale as the market demands. I know that change is difficult. It impacts our customers, it impacts you, our employees, and ultimately it impacts the company. Each of you will experience change during this implementation of the new technology, period. Change can be scary. It can be stressful. It can be complicated. It can make you feel uneasy. These are all normal reactions to change, and also something that we as leaders and as ambassadors of our customers need to prepare for. Once we are completed with this major project, the difference and the experience that you have will impact you as an employee, but more importantly, impact our customers. As you know from the beginning, we had 5 key initiatives that we wanted to focus on. The first was around the employee experience. The second was around project and product optimization. The third was around operational efficiency. The fourth, and probably most important, was around the customer experience. And finally, the fifth was around scalability. You can couple the employee experience with the client experience because we're trying to fundamentally change the way an individual, a company, or an employee interacts with our organization. Through product optimization and through operational efficiency, we're going to make your job easier to do, less room for errors, provide a better customer experience, and ensure that our customers, when requesting something from us, that it's done in a time that is within the expectation of the customer in order to give that customer the best possible experience as possible. Finally, it reminds me of a conversation just last week that I had where I ran into a fellow colleague that I used to work with about 20 years ago who went through a similar transition and a similar change with me probably about 20 years ago. It was funny because at the time of the change, there was a lot of stress. There was a lot of concern about what the future will look like. And there was, to be honest, a lot of pushback. We stayed the course. We continued with our mission. We continued with the direction that we were headed in. And here we are 20 years later when that person I run into at a conference says to me, you know, that implementation we had 20 years ago of XYZ really changed the way that I did business. And I didn't realize it until I went to the next company and they didn't have it. What that tool and what the technology that we brought to the table really did for me as an employee, allowing me to be able to meet my goals and allowing me to better service our customer. So sometimes you don't realize the impact of the change until you look back at it. But most importantly, we need to continue to move forward. And during times like this, when there's a lot of transition, a lot of transformation, and a lot of change, coming together as one organization, supporting each other, and helping guide each other through this transaction is what I'm looking to do for you and what I'm asking you to do for your coworkers.